Welcome to Watches with Dennis, and today I want to talk about the Timex Adsum MK1 collaboration watch. Now, the watch itself is not particularly unique or interesting compared to a lot of the other MK1 series, as near as I can tell. In terms of specifications, let's run through those really quickly. This is the reference number TWG029400JR. It is a 36mm watch. The case is stainless steel. It has a black dial. It offers 30 meters of water resistance. It does have lume. The indices are painted on. It comes with two straps. One is a Perlon and one is a nylon NATO. It has a lug width of 18 millimeters, a mineral glass crystal, and is powered by a quartz movement. The watch is listed on the Timex website for $140. And my understanding is Adsum's website also offers it for sale, but I did not check to make sure that the prices were one and the same. Now, while the watch itself has a basic field watch look that I equate much like the Beluva Hack or the Hamilton Khaki Field in terms of dial layout, I think what's interesting is the ad campaign, which I find quite brilliant, and that is the big billboard sign that I know Hodinkee had a photo of showing Adsum and Timex taking it out. Very, very simple, a lot of white space with a picture of the watch. And then beneath that, it just says, know the time without seeing you have 1,249 unanswered emails. And I think this is a strategy that a lot of watchmakers really need to start pushing and can use to great effect. We're in an interconnected world. People are always going to want to look at and use their phones all of the time, and nothing I think will change that. But that being said, there is, because of all this screen time that people saturate themselves with, a desire to simplify and move into more, let's say, analog methods on other items, outside of the use of the phone. And so watches are a good place to say, you know what, you already have this screen. Maybe instead of a smartwatch, maybe instead of an Apple Watch, you should be considering doing something more analog and something that takes away from the stress that comes along with all this interconnectedness that we have in our daily lives. So from that regard, I think it's a really, really clever campaign. And I do think the watch is very attractive, but not at the price point. The price point's terrible. Hodinkee's coverage of this had noted that it was running about $40 more than an MK1, a regular MK1 that was on the Timex website. The Timex website doesn't seem to have any available MK1s anymore. I was able to find a different version of one, a 40mm version versus this 36, available on Amazon, though, for $50. So as a case in point, I mean, yeah, maybe it's about $40 more than what Timex was listing them for, but clearly there are deals to be had on MK1 models. And from a quick search through Google's shopping tool, it's not much of a search. You won't have to struggle. So I would say if you are interested in the MK1, my recommendation, or at least what I would do, is I would skip this Adsum angle. I don't know Adsum. My understanding is it's an apparel brand, but if you're after the look of the MK1, you might as well just go ahead and buy a regular Timex only one, as far as I am concerned, unless you just absolutely love the way this one happens to look. Well, in the world of watches, $140 is hardly expensive. I think a watch that's offering just mineral glass, next to no water resistance, is powered by a basic quartz movement, and has a dial design that looks pretty much identical to much cheaper MK1s, I would really struggle to see the reason to go for this. I don't think having Adsum mentioned on the back of the case is any sort of thing to pay this sort of premium on, even though the premium, again, in the world of horology, is not very much. But those are my thoughts. I'd love to know yours. Please comment below with any thoughts you have about the advertising technique, like this pushing of analog. Do you think this is a good idea, or do you disagree with me and don't think there's really any traction to be had there? Or if you have any thoughts about this Adsum Timex collaboration for the MK1, I'd love to read it. Other than that, if you enjoy the video, please give it a like. And if you want to be notified when I have new videos, just click the subscribe button. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.